Well, I guess hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, Big Mantis. Going into the modded server. I guess I logged in. I've just been doing bees nonstop for the last day and a half, so no real footage of any kind and no progress. These bees suck. But as I was logging in, Prostachio hit me on Discord and said, don't log in, get out." So I got out. And then he just told me on Discord I can come back in, pretend I never saw him. And I said, "I never did see you." So he said, "Pretend we never had this conversation." I said, "Should I record?" And he said, "Yes." So we're going to go in, and I'm scared. I'm scared. As far as I know, I'm standing in a field of bee boxes. Beat boxes. My wife's shaking her head at me. It is raining outside. We do have our door open, so if you hear the rain, good on you. And we're logging in. Come on. Seed request. Okay, I guess maybe we're just dropping off more seed requests. I'm okay. I brought one of these back from Matt's farm. Alright. I have other seed requests. You could have just put them in this box. We got this and this and this and this. I'm still afraid. I don't know. I think there's surprises or something in store. Well, I just turned from doing the bees and I just looked up and I don't know what that is. I don't like seeing dispensers over my farm. What is this? What is this? Oh, okay. Oh no! I think because we're in claim chunks, it's not a I wonder what's back there. Gonna have to check that out. But I think because we're in claim chunks, it didn't blow me up. But that just scared the crap out of me. Ah! Alright, back to the bees. So, now that the little bit of nonsense with pros out of the way, which that was yesterday, that was... Man, he scared the crap out of me with that fake TNT. It turns out it was fake TNT. And I screamed like a little girl on the outside and the inside. I have some big news as far as this garden's concerned. Look at that. Royal jelly. And I went through and did some calculations and I determined... I was making some of these upgrade things. I determined that I needed 60. I need 30 tier 5 seeds. Let's see if I can quickly go through it without trying to bore you guys to death. But if you if you left click on it, you see you need 2 growth essences per tier 5 seed. And this is the recipe. And we have all the facilities for this now. It only took forever. But if you look through all these recipes, I counted them all up. And of course I want every single one of these. I don't even really care what they are. That's a tier 6 craft. Oh, that's draconium, yes. Yes, that's top of the list for sure. And then if you see what the recipes are for these, there's only 3 of them. If you count all those up, what I got was 30. So, hopefully that is right. In fact, now that I just thought about it, we have 10 pages, 3 per, so that's 30 right there. Minus 3, so that's 27. Plus the 3. Yep, that's 30. That makes sense. Alright, so, anyway, enough of that nonsense. Bruce and I, thank you very much, Bruce, for all your help. We worked tirelessly on these bees, and I finally, you know, we got up to majestic, or we got up to cultivated bees. Let me show you quickly. I don't want to work on these bees a lot. I'm so sick of these bees. Those are meadows, these are forests. Yet we were breeding these 2 up to get the commons. And we got a bunch of commons. You see some of these, they're even stacked up in here, the ones that are the same type. And then we have all these cultivated, which is a common with one of these 2. And then when you breed the cultivated with the common, you get nobles. And when you get the noble and the cultivated, you get majestic. And then the majestic and the noble, you get imperial. But it's very low percentages on every single one of those. And I'm sure we talked about this before. But if you look, a lot of these now, all of a sudden, we got an Imperial, and it just started going crazy. Once you get Imperial Princess and an Imperial Drone, you kind of just keep making them over and over again. See, look at this. And I've been working on them again today. Pretty soon, I would think that all of these will be full of Imperial bees. You see, we're not completely up there yet. Some of these are still working. Sometimes they mutate into something else. So we almost pretty much have to start over again. Alright, I'm done. Let's move on. So, we can... I gotta put these guys away. So, I want to make these seeds, but you'll notice that most of this garden is full. There's a couple of spots in one row there and a couple of spots here. And it's time for expansion. So I was talking to my older son, who has played a lot of Minecraft in his day, and I said, what do you think I should do? Build a big tower, spread out wide? And his suggestion was to go underground. And I said, go underground? Why? And he's like, it would look cool. And I was like, you know what? I could go underground. And I started debating on where we would go. But since we have this whole area already claimed and chunk loaded, and that's where Joe's building, why not go under here? So, I already had this installed, and I just started digging this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time digging a hole, and then use an elevator here to get down one more level, and then we'll put in all our storage area. And then underneath of that, we'll do another level where we start doing farms, and we got to do... Oh, we got so much to do. We got to build crafters and all that to make all this stuff. Long story short, too late for that. I'm going to start digging a hole, and we'll start making some tier 5 seeds and getting them placed in here just to get them working. And then our other goal is, well, one, I have so many emeralds over here. Oh, it's so loud. I have 30 stacks of emeralds, and I have all the wood you could want, and I have, basically I have the need for all of these. I want to expand these emerald storage upgrades all the way up to this slot, and a void upgrade in every one of these, in every one of those down there, and every one of those that we have. And if you're wondering why there's a wall down there, it's because we fired the resource miner back up because we need mica. What did we use the mica for? It wasn't for that. I'm not even sure. It was whatever it was. And we also have this Botania miner going now. Botanic miner. Anyway, I've so much to do. I want to keep upgrading these. Get the solar panels. We need more and more solar panels to get lots of power. Because these tier 2s, they do 40.75 each, and these take 36.19 with the 4 speed upgrades. Oh, it's ridiculous. You'll watch how fast this is draining. Boom. Almost 7,000, and I guess that's supposed to be RF per tick. So we need to keep upgrading these, get the rest of these upgraded to tier 2s, get these upgraded to tier 2s, upgrade all our storage options. Get a painting machine so we can get these torches out of here. We can paint some glowstone because it's driving me crazy. Every one of these drawers now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 storage upgrades of emerald, or 5 apparently, and a void upgrade. Couldn't remember what that was called. It doesn't say. It's a void upgrade. So no overflowing of the system. I am so sick and tired of seeing it overflow. But the next thing we need to do, and I wanted to do it with you guys, I didn't want to start this without you, is we're going to make our first growth essence together, and then we're going to make our first seed together. Right, all 4 ingredients. The 5th one is in my hand, is ready to go. Okay, and boom. There we go. Here comes our first growth essence. I'm excited. Whew, that was a long process. Now go ahead, suck it out of there, put it in here, and do the next one. No? Okay, gonna make some more. Finally, the time has arrived. Here we go. Whoops, put those in there. 15 tier 5 seeds. Come on. Oh, crafting bug. I'm gonna go ahead and turn all of this stuff into seeds. And I'm gonna do it super quick. question now is whether the tier 6 seeds, the Nether Star, Dragon Egg, and the Awakened Draconium will reproduce seeds when you break them. I just broke the diamond and got another diamond right there. I did that on camera but forgot to turn my mic back on. But I'm gonna have to spend some time doing that, but I'll probably, well, I was gonna say I'll probably wait for the next part where we start to work downstairs. So I want to show you our progress there. Got a bit of a room dug out. I'm just debating on, I'm thinking about doing sections where the drawers come like this and around into here, and then each side will have a doorway, and you'll go back to the manufacturing facility areas, and if we have, like, we'll build blocks and stuff back in one area and leave them stored there. But the big thing is the next room. Now, when we go down here, I want you to keep an open mind. I'm trying to make something different, something that looks cool, something that stands out. It kind of pops a little, so bear with me. You may not like it at first. I'm, you know, it's good. I'm going down. Boom. Look at this. Yeah, it is netherrack, nether brick, and spruce. And you never thought you'd see this combination ever, especially with the chisel, but I like it. So let me grab these things out of this chest right here, and I will show you what is going on down here, and then explain quickly, whoops, wrong way, what we're doing. What I plan on doing is having tiers. So you would come down, it would drop down to this level, and then all the way back to there, carved out in a square, past all these sections, would be a tier of gardens. And I plan on having farming stations in here and a lot of stuff going on underground. And we're going to have to build a power source down here that's going to run overnight, because we have the good day power, but that's only going to last so much. And then once you get out here, I plan on dropping down again, similar to that. And we'll also have paths. Whoopsie. We'll also have paths going up these rows and around the base and all over the place here just to get to where we're going. Then it'll drop down again, and we'll have another big section of farms in the next tier. And there'll probably be 3 tiers. And then I plan on carving this back all the way from that far, far outer edge, plus all the way up to the stupid skeleton. There. All the way up to where that cobblestone is, which seems not too high from it. It's a lot of work, but it's not that high from here. But once you get all the way down to the base, it's going to be way up there. It's going to be a nice big roof. Right here, I have this, because this is where we're digging. But, whoops, that's where when you're standing up here, that's what you're looking at the bottom of there, and there's a 3-block gap in there to be able to get in there and do all kinds of piping and stuff. And then, look at it. Doesn't that look cool? So what I am doing is I brought the brown one up here so that I can go and do... Whoop, oh, couldn't find my hammer. We're using the hammer, which does a 3x3 area, and you just, bam, look, straight on down. Where's my shovel? Which now has silk touch on it. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I didn't mean to do that. So let's go ahead and hurry up and dig down here. Boom. Got my boots. So I'm going to dig this out in a jiff. No big deal. When I was originally digging this, I dug down and I hit one of the, I think it's like a Natura pocket underground. I was like, that's it. I dug straight into it, and it's kind of Providence, so that's where we're going to keep it. Now, that being said, do I have some wood on me? I do. I want to show you these blocks that I'm using, in case you've never seen them before. You just put a stick in each corner. Doesn't have to be 2, I'm just making 2 of the blocks. And you get these framed blocks, and right now what I'm using them for is stairs. I don't have enough for stairs, but you just make a regular stair pattern and you get these. And then you place them down like a saw. Nope, not like a saw. That was terrible. You place them down and you pick the block you want. In this case, it's a chiseled spruce plank. And you just right click it on there. And if you want it back, you right click again and it comes off. Oh, it's beautiful. I want to show you, don't look at this, you don't see that, but I want to show you another block that I discovered while I was looking at these. But I want to show you, bam, so this is how I'm getting the stairs. I do like me some chisel and bits, and I believe that is in this pack, but a lot of chisel and bits cause a lot of lag, so I want to wait on that, maybe do a base, Because this is more of a community build. It's an awesome build that I'm super excited to do, but it's not a base. But I will use the products from here to make a base. We'll go out somewhere and then we'll do some chiseling bits. That way it's unloaded. Now we're getting somewhere. We got some hole dug, some amazing wholeness. And I want to show you some changes I've made and some of the plans for the future. And then we're going to change course on this bad boy. But you saw all this before. I've changed it up a little, not a whole lot. But I did what I said I wasn't going to do, and I got into chiseling bits. But this is what I'm working on right now. What you have is basically stairs going down, and you have paths that are going to circle around this whole thing. And you'll notice there's some, this is down a little from this edge. I think it looks cool. And then you got stairs. This will be the next level. There's my water source for now, temporary. And I also made these out of chiseling bits. Oh yeah, I made a chisel fluid bit tank, and you just put a bucket of water in there, and then you get little water bits, and marble, and all kinds of stuff. So all of this water is chiseled. That's why it's not up over this block, because this block... Oh! Gotta stop doing that. These are actually framed slabs, bottom and top. Just the bottom is in just so you could get that lip with the farmland in there, and then the block placed on it. Oh, it's amazing! It's amazing. So I have to take this design and put it in the other four corners, and frame all of this out. I just dug out this little corner so you could have an idea of what it would look like. I have no idea what I'm gonna do on the wall on this point, but I don't think the marble and the flowing water. It would be a bit much on that scale, I think. I also changed one of these pillars out to blue because I'm just playing with some ideas. I don't know what I'm going to do up there yet, but it's a start. So like I said, at this point, yeah, that ceiling is way up there, but it's not like super amazing. By the time it curves all the way out to where the end of this is going to be, oh yeah, when you're down there, it's going to be intense. Right now it's also a square. It'll probably be a square the whole time I dig it out, and then I'm going to have to fill it in. Now I did make a builder's wand from Extra Utilities. It's the only builder's wand in this pack that I saw. I think, well, I'm not going to change. There was two wands. I don't remember what the other one was, but this one was working great. And then my router crashed and the server seemed to have a major hiccup while I was placing this dirt with it. Now that could have been a major coincidence, or it could have been the builder's wand, so we're gonna find out. But I've dug almost this entire room. Speaking of which, I forgot to tell you, it was like a week and a half ago, I swapped out the cobalt pick head for a supremium pickaxe head, and the mining level is 22.25 on that. So my total mining level is 38 on this pick, and it still is not insta-mine. Apparently insta-mine is not possible anymore. But I just decided to swap out the head on the supremium hammer, or the hammer was cobalt, and I ended up swapping everything out because I could not get the mining level up. You'll see it's 13.83 on this hammer. It's actually a great weapon. It kills everything. But, you know, the durability on it is insane. 3,600. Yeah, and it's reinforced too, so it does not take damage very easily. Eventually it'll be unbreakable. But, I dug all this out with the hammer, and it does a 3x3, so it goes pretty quick, but it's still not quick enough for the size of the job we're going to do. So I'm going to make the builder. Now I've messed with the builder before. The reason I didn't start this with the digital miner is because I believe the digital miner digs all the way up to the surface. I'm not 100% sure on that. You might be able to control it, but I was worried about, you know, like, I'm trying to think. Somewhere up here, yeah, up there. I wonder if I can get up there. It's worth checking out. Nope. Nope. If I use my brain, I might be able to do this. No, that's not brain power. Hold on, guys. We're gonna get this. Oh, that was crazy. Get out of here. Jerk. If I was smart, I would just take my elevator up. Let's get my hammer back and stop being stupid. Bam, dead. Anyway, over here, you'll see that that is our community base. So I can't go any higher than this, or I'd be in that. And right over, well, I won't make any spoilers. Let's just say we can't interrupt what anybody else is doing. Alright. Okay, let's show them. Bam, one hit, one kill. I got the hiccups. So I'm gonna make the miner. It's a bit of a rabbit hole, or the builder. We gotta make some kind of pump. All these different pump recipes shouldn't be that big of a deal. We also have to make a vertical digger, which means I'll be playing with the empowerer again. Oh, it doesn't show it. Anyway. Woo, these hiccups. And I have to make a structure builder. None of this is very difficult. It should be able to whip it out pretty quickly. And we'll go in here, we'll mess around with a shape card. That is, yep, shape card, no, space chamber card. Shape card right there. And we'll lay out some dimensions, and we'll let the builder do the work for us. I like it. We'll just pump it all into a trash can. We don't really need any of the blocks. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Okay, cool. So I'm going to quickly build the builder and do the rest of this level in farmland and paths and all that, and then we're going to start laying in some of the seeds that are going to go in this tier, and we're just going to go ahead and keep harvesting them with the harvesters that we're using upstairs for now until we get our power situation taken care of. Look what Bruce just gave me. Inventory upgrade and a crafting table inventory. I had no idea that these... Wow, that was loud. Look at that. Whoops. Can I send it back? I didn't mean to do that. Alright, this probably takes everything. No, okay. Wow. Look at that. And then we could craft... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what it's all about. Woo, thank you, Bruce. When it comes to doing modded videos, you never have enough time. You never have enough time, but you don't want to spend... You don't want to make 40-minute videos every time, so I'm trying to keep this in the 20s, and it's terribly hard. I just want to let you know real quick, I added, was it Man of Steel, and if I didn't tell you before, Wither Skeleton Essence. Thanks to Bruce giving me some Wither Skeleton chunks. And then, I've done a bunch of work down here, and I've got a bunch to show you, so I'm going to try to roll through this pretty quickly. But before I do that, I forgot I want to grab one of these. The only one of these that's really active... You suck. I'm going to need some pipes anyway, so I'm going to take these. Boom. Alright. Now I just got to get out of here. I cut out the elevator to this level, and I haven't put one in yet, so bleh. But... that being said, I found a mod in the mod pack called Fairy Lights, and these things are really cool. Look at it. Oh, they can stretch up to 32 blocks with one strand, and they're super cheap. And look at all the light. Look at the wall up there. Yeah, that's cool. And they just stretch, and it really does something for this place. But look, I believe all of this is from mobs falling. I don't understand how they're falling from where they are. But it's not a big deal. I'll show you why in a second. But I've got all 4 layers of the farm in on this level. The path all the way around, all the stairs going. I dug a big hole. I have not made the builder yet. I'll do that in between episodes. Maybe we'll start the next episode kicking that bad boy off. But oh my, I am loving this the cakes that Bruce gave me. Oh, so nice. But I have made a bunch of growth accelerators, which is this recipe, and I've made a bunch of fertile soil. I don't know why I didn't do this a long time ago. I looked up the wrong name of this, and I didn't think it was in the pack. But super simple. You don't need water, so I'm slowly replacing the dirt with this fertile soil, and planting seeds on top of it, so I don't need these water blocks. And every one of these that you can see the line right there, every one of these has a growth accelerator underneath of it. And I have taken the diamond seeds, the wither skeleton seeds, emerald seeds, and vibrant alloy seeds, and I have produced 13 of each. Oh yeah! Oh, we're gonna be getting that stuff in spades. The ace of spades. I do have to do some work off of camera because I did not make void upgrades. for all my boxes upstairs, I made obsidian upgrades, which is like the lowest of the expansions for storage. So I got to go in there and make void upgrades, which is almost the same thing. It's just less sticks, more obsidian. No big deal. But you'll see 2 floating blocks of glowstone. I'm gonna have to. I took some light. I had lights in there. I took them out. But there's a little dark patch under each of these that would not grow seeds. That's why I had to have all these lights, because the seeds weren't growing. And right now it's all lit up. It's perfect. I'm losing my train of thought. I'm going to figure out some other lighting source for this. But for now, until we get further on with how we're going to do this farm, I'm just going to plunk down a harvester. And it's a 15 by 15, should cover this whole area. Yeah, all these seeds. So, you know, it's not going to cover the whole area, but it's going to cover what I need it to. And then, we just always on, and now it's going. So, if I take this, and I run it straight into this dimensional transceiver, extract always active, insert, don't need that. Then, we're going to do network I just made. We're going to send our crops through there, and hopefully this thing remains working. Look at it, but it's not sending anything. Oh, I gotta maybe it doesn't take it out of that side. One second, let me figure this out, and then we'll get out of this video. Well, at least it's going into the block now. Can we send some of this? We're having trouble with these dimensional transceivers. I'm gonna have to go back up and check the one upstairs, and I'll say goodbye to you guys on the way. This is the one I had on the animals outside doing the poops, just for power. And then I stole that, and I just went through the process of making another one. Fuse quartz is easy. Electrical steel we have in the garden. Octadic capacitors. I'm using our Grains of Infinity generator that's downstairs. A ender crystal. I popped over to the end. It's the only time I've been there. Popped in, grabbed an enderman, got out. Popped him into a soul vial. Went over to Bruce's place. Made the ender crystal and the resonant, the ender resonator over in his ender IO machines. And then we had our second dimensional transceiver. So let's run upstairs real quick and see why this is not taking our items, because it should be. Next episode we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to try, well, I'm not going to spoil it, because plans change. Receive. Why? Whoops. Maybe because, again, I didn't set this. Pool, and then, but they should fill up the inventory. Always active. Nothing's coming through. Always active. Maybe I didn't set that up downstairs. Oh, 1 second. Yep, there it is. Never active. Always active. Gone. Ha ha ha. Alright, we have the beginnings of our epic farm. Like I said, I want to do farming stations, so we'll get rid of this eventually. We'll have to pick a spot out there that a farming station, I believe, should be able to do this whole section, because this is 13 by 13 minus that corner. Oh, but I'm loving this. Oh, when I get all this dug out and we get the next couple layers in and we bring all our crop. Oh, so this is going to be amazing. Still haven't figured out what I'm going to do up here. I need to figure out how to build some kind of structure on this that's going to be epic and awesome. But I thank you guys for watching. I thank you for following me, and my air condition just kicked on, so I'm going to get out of here. Check out the other guys in the description. Check out their channels and their streams, and get on our Discord. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Adios!